Somebody has been on their face in prayer, y'all. I don't know what this feminine has been praying about. I don't know what has been going on. But somebody has been praying and crying and crying and praying to the Most High. Okay. Somebody has just been bleeding your energy. I just feel like this was in the past. Somebody, I'm literally hearing the words bled you out. Like somebody, no more somebody. A companion, okay? This is a masculine. This person is someone that just depletes people psychically. It wasn't even personal. It wasn't even personal. Okay? It's just what it is. There was no true synergy between you and this person. And there really couldn't be any true synergy between you and this person. We're seeing right out the gate, there was a lot of abundance to you spiritually, a lot of vitality, a lot of wisdom that this person did not have for themselves. There was not a lot of room for y'all to have synergy. You know what I mean? It's like, I think you went into this, okay, we see hero, heroine in the reverse. You went into this thinking that you could be the heroine, you could save this person through prayer, through your convictions, through your spell work, through whatever spiritual avenues that you take. You were in the belief that this was someone that you could save, fix. Somebody is, first of all, you're anointed with wisdom, and you thought this wisdom was going to be enough. I don't think, and you, again, Queen of Cups energy, there was a lot of mothering and nurturing that you were bringing into this that you thought would be enough to change the environment. I'm literally seeing a cyclone. Somebody did not I think you just didn't see this person, spiritually speaking, for who they really were. Even though you were kind of caught in the storm, when you entered this relationship, you were already caught in the storm. You were already in a kind of, somebody just wasn't, the storm was there, the wind was blowing, the thunder was there, there was a lack of color, there was a lack of vitality, the wind was cold, there was some cold emotional shifts that would come from this man, and you just didn't want to see it. Somebody, listen, you gambled with your heart and soul in this. Just being an empath, just thinking that, oh, I could do it. No, this wasn't that. Somebody really gambled with who they are and the essence of who they are in this situation, and you found yourself in the company of somebody that's just an incubus. Okay, this is somebody that is literally bloodthirsty. Okay, and we're talking about spiritual things here when we say bloodthirsty. Okay, so this is somebody that is thirsty to suck the life out of someone else. This is somebody that is empty, okay? This is an antichrist spirit. This is the type of spirit that can only duplicate. This spirit cannot create solely on its own. That's what we're talking about, antichrist spirit. This is a spirit that is blasphemous, okay? So these things that you revere, these things that you regard as holy and true, this person didn't regard any of that stuff as any of that stuff, okay? They don't even know what that is, because this was a demonic spirit, okay? It just, this person had allowed themselves to be inhabited by an otherworldly entity, okay? And this entity was always causing cracks in the mask. You were seeing this person present themselves to you. This masculine was presenting himself to you as a great guy, and then 5 minutes later, you're seeing him say or do something that you like, wait a minute, that was profane. That was wait, what was going on? that was because this person was sliding off into their true character, or even better yet, that person, this masculine, had some entities that kept coming to the surface. And I'm going to tell you what they were doing. And somewhere in yourself, you knew this. These entities were taunting you because you're a divine being. They always want to come and pop in, you know, and let you know they're there. It's almost like a, you know, if you all this and that, why you don't see me, you know, just it's blasphemy through and through. Okay, and somebody was dealing with that, and this person was bringing a lot of nasty energies into your home. They may have had friends they were bringing into your home in the actual physical realm, like, hey, I'm coming in here with my boy. But they also may have been bringing them in metaphysically. This person was coming in with dirt on their shoes, so to speak, bringing demonic energies into your home. Okay, somebody that was coming in thinking that they were bringing justice for the hell realm. See, you wasn't understanding the assignment that this man was on. This man was coming in to get justice for the hell realm. Okay, you know, any soul, the arrogance of the satanic realm, any soul that is operating in a heavenly space is considered a soul lost to the devil. Because you got to remember, you're dealing with Antichrist energy. Okay, so just as we know the Most High is going to say, if one of my sheep get away, I have to go and be accounted for. This is the same thing. Whoever is not going to roll with the hell realm reign, okay, don't think that Satan isn't sending his agents to try to bring you to him, to claim your soul, to get you away from the divine. And that's what this was about. Y'all see the Justice card here, Avenger. That's Justice card energy. Y'all see this Justice card energy. This person was coming into your life to bring scales and balance to the kingdom of hell. That is literally what they were there to do. They were coming there to balance hell's energy, okay? Because that's a big catch, to come in and get somebody from the divine and seduce them off into the lower realm, okay? We're seeing a feminine energy, okay, of hell. We're seeing the queen of hell, in a sense, was calling for your soul. And this masculine was coming in to be the agent to come and collect you. And somebody, I'm telling you, you felt that Tower card energy all over this man. You knew you were being pulled to something that really wasn't really, you know, it felt off. But still, you came forward. I'm literally seeing a house, okay? And somebody is coming in. You're coming in off the road. It's winds. It's confusion. It's a mess. And you're still coming in off the road, walking towards this house. Even though this house has doors that are open with nobody greeting you at them, with the wind blowing, flapping the doors back and forth. Somebody was too inquisitive, and you were not focused on God. You were focused on your desire. Somebody was a little attracted to the danger that this masculine brought to the table, and you wanted to know more. You wanted to know what was inside that house, okay? And it has left someone in spiritual turmoil, being afflicted by the entities that this man sits around and plays with, okay, in his private and public time, okay? We see this Midas energy coming in the reverse. This man was holding back. You also realize a lot of things. And if you didn't realize, I'm here to tell you, this is the message. You never knew how much money this man had. I don't care what number he told you. You never knew how much money this man had. You never even knew how this man really felt about you. This man was telling you things, but I'm literally seeing a head moving with the mouth moving, but there's no true voice coming out. This was an Antichrist spirit once again. So this was an entity that's, their words were not even their own. It's like they were coming from a spirit from the hell realm, something lascivious and foul. So you weren't even hearing their true feelings, his true feelings. It's possible he doesn't even have any connection to his true feelings anymore, just to tell you the truth. This man has gotten to a point where he opens his mouth and tells stories. He tells counterfeit stories everywhere he goes. It's not even just women. He is counterfeit. He opens his mouth and counterfeit spits out. It just does. Okay? And somebody, feminine, you were trusting him to offer you something, that literally was not anywhere in his soul to offer, okay? Winter solstice, reflection, transformation, okay, happened in that man. And there was some coldness that was submerged deep down in him that you slipped and fell upon. See, you were seeing the signs of this man's coldness all the time, but somebody was saying he can't be that way. There's denial. I just keep hearing the word denial, denial, denial. Somebody was denying it. You saw it. You're a spiritual person. You felt it. You smelt it. However you want to phrase it. But you didn't want to. Okay? You didn't want to. Period. This man was also giving you faulty counsel. This man was offering demonic counsel. Okay? He was phrasing, he was positioning himself as an advisor, as a paternal figure, as a guide. You know, he was trying to portray a divine masculine, saying, I come in to protect, I come in to do, I come in to cover. But again, counterfeit, counterfeit, counterfeit. So this man was coming in giving false guidance, offering false protection. There was some financial matter that happened. This man didn't show up for you. His protection was false. He may have said he didn't have the money, but that even was false. This man was pretending to be capable of, or even interested in, making you a divine offering. Okay, it was all about getting you hooked and getting you interested in the storyline. Storyteller, okay? That's all it was about. This man was positioning himself as a mentor. He was saying that he could teach you something, that he could learn you something, when we know who he really worked for, okay? But this is the way that he was positioning himself to be able to be a basically an influencer in your life. Okay, it was to say that I'm a guide. I have what you need. Okay, this man was consistently in communication with demonic forces because he's a slave to these demonic forces. So anything that may have come out of his mouth, I think you already know this now, though. Whoever this has become a tribulation. Somebody's experiencing a great tribulation as it relates to this entity coming through your life force. This person, I think you've already figured out that nothing they said at this point was real or true. You've already had that divine revelation that it was all an act. It was all dishonest. Okay, somebody has already had that. So we see addict in the reverse. Okay, this man has compromised his integrity long ago. I'm actually hearing 8 years old. I don't know how somebody's integrity could be compromised. I know how maybe their integrity could be taken from them at 8 years old. But I'm hearing that his integrity was given at 8 years old. So this is a masculine that somewhere in his childhood, I'm hearing falsity and bargain, y'all. This man sold his soul, okay, at a young age, okay? He actually gave his soul over knowingly from a child to demonic forces, y'all. This is some deep stuff that's coming up on the board. This man really did something that ill, that young, okay, and made himself a part of some kind of hell realm network, okay? And it's getting so hot in here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is not good energy. And the energy that I'm getting is from the divine feminine. Somebody's temperature is up. You may be dealing with the flu. You may feel like you're having cramps. Somebody has been in bed. Somebody has been sick. Somebody has not been themselves, and you've been praying and praying and praying, okay? Somebody is holding on to a rosary. Somebody just keeps pulling out their Bible. Somebody is reaching out to their prayer circle, their spiritual circle, whoever it is, you know, divine counsel, because you're trying to pull yourself up from the place, the womb, the space, the sickness, and from the shock. Somebody is so shocked to really see the depths. And I'm going to tell you what's really shocking you, because somebody, you still confused. You know you're hurt. But it's more than the hurt. See, it's about you being a divine being and literally looking into the eye of hell. The way this man moved, the way this man was thinking, you found out something about life that you never knew. And it's something that I always will say, y'all. you gotta believe in the boogeyman. And I feel like a lot of women make that mistake of just simply not believing in the boogeyman. I've heard so many women tell me that a masculine is an awful person based on his actions, and then say, but he can't be a terrible person. You know, there's this belief that an awful person is a good person doing awful things. Okay? And that's how so many women end up spiritually wounded, sometimes beyond repair. Because they don't want to have that conversation with themselves and say, hey, I think I've run up on someone sent to me from the hell realm to cause me spiritual illness. This is not a good person. In fact, this is a demonic entity. You got to be willing to say that, because as long as we as divines look for the good in everybody, you just making yourself open to entities that want to play on your inability to call the devil. Okay? You can't be willing to do it. You can't say this dirty thing happened, but they're not a dirty person. Yes, they are. Of course, there are times that people make mistakes, but we know when we've come up on a demonic spirit. Don't make excuses for people that are clearly, you know what I'm saying? Okay? We see that judge energy coming through. Listen, this person came through to shift the balance in your life. We're seeing again, right? This justice and balance energy. That's what they were sent to do. They were sent to misuse and mislead you, because that's what a demonic energy does. It misleads you. That's the road to hell. Usually starts with somebody being just a wee bit misled. And that's what this person came into your life to do. What I just tell y'all. Is that a trickster? Mm-hmm. This person came into your life to be misleading. That was the assignment. They came. This is a trickster spirit. This is a trickster energy. They were always coming to be manipulative, and they were always operating in kind of a duality. Ask yourself this. I'm telling you, whoever you are, girl, you was never sure who that man was. Sometimes you saw him being what seemed to be generous. Then you saw him being a thief. You saw him speaking up for you, and then you saw him making fun of you. You saw him going to church, and then you saw him leaving church early or telling a lie in church. You were never able to be sure who this man was, because this man is no one. That's anybody that's operating in a demonic spirit. They're nobody. They're nobody. I hate to go there, but y'all, we know we got that celebrity that's out there right now. Coming out face forward, dancing. All up in your video, dancing. Flashy clothes, grinning. Trying to portray themselves as some type of, I heard somebody say, Harlem pretty boy. But then when you look under the cover, this is one of the sickest individuals. Okay? And you had women that were dating him that were going out on red carpets, being seen with this charming guy in these beautiful clothes, who as soon as they got on the elevator. So who is this man really? That's a demon. Shape-shifting. Look at this, grounding in reverse. Not grounded, just all up in the air. Who do we fight against but principalities of the air? Oh. Okay. Also, some of you, y'all, this man may have been high, actually literally high, because we keep seeing justice. You know, these air sign energies are coming through high. For many of you, this person was actually literally high in air sign energy. You know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? This is a heavy one, y'all. This person was kind of coming in saying that they needed help, financially. These were things that they were doing to get into your home and then come in and say, you know, I'm coming in as a pauper, but I'm really a king. So this person was, somehow you felt you were tricked into exalting him. This was a very disturbing energy, y'all, okay? He was also trying to portray himself as a Samaritan. So you may have even made sure that sometimes you saw him take whatever resources that you imparted to him, whether it was wisdom, money, food, whatever. He'll make you think he took the resources that you offered him and then offered them to someone else. You know, this I'm a generous guy. Again, like I said, this was a very deceptive energy. So you can never really say for sure who exactly you were dealing with. So y'all know we're breaking out our Women's Studies Bible, okay? For those who asked, this is a Women's Studies Bible. Hold on. The NIV, okay? And listen, we're just going to go through it and see where we land, okay? Because somebody is hurt, y'all. Somebody is hurt, okay? We come upon Haggai 2:2. Don't know if I said that one right, y'all. On the 24th day, this is blessings for defiled people, okay? On the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came to the prophet Haggai, okay? This is what the Lord Almighty says. Ask the priest what the law says. If someone carries consecrated meat in the fold of their garment and that fold touches some bread or stew, some wine, olive oil, or other food, does it become consecrated? The priest answered no. Okay. Then Haggai said, if a person defiled by contact with a dead body touches one of these things, does it become defiled? Yes, the priest replied, it becomes defiled. Then Haggai said, so it is with this people and this nation in my sight, declares the Lord. Whatever they do and whatever they offer there is defiled. Now give careful thought of this from this day on. Consider how things were before one stone was laid on another in the Lord's temple. When anyone came to a heap of 20 measures, there were only 10. When anyone went to a wine vat to draw 50 measures, there were only 20. I struck all the work of your hands with blight, mildew, and hail, yet you did not return to me, declares the Lord. From this day on, from this 24th day of the 9th month, give careful thought to the day when the foundation of the Lord's temple was laid. Give careful thought. Is there yet any seed left in the barn? Until now, the vine and the fig tree, the pomegranate and the olive oil have not borne fruit. From this day on, I will bless you. Okay, so understand. This is the day that this spirit came to rob you of. This spirit came to defile you. This spirit came to bring you into a space where you too would be just as defiled, just by being invested, involved, connected. So this person was trying to form a soul bond with you, a demonic soul bond with you, okay? So that you would then be defiled, so that you would miss the day of your blessing that we just saw is coming towards you. So this was a very strategic, on time, on point attack, as spiritual attacks always are. This was an attack of your spirit, of your soul, that was coming to create an obstacle between you and the Lord, okay? Between you and your blessing, between you and the day that the Lord has decided that you will come into what you are supposed to come into. This spirit came to leave you too defiled to move forward. This spirit came to make sure that every totality you had became a half. You heard it, okay? You were never going to make it to the point where you received your 100 coins. You was going to get 50. Okay, this person came to basically be a blight and a curse, okay, by simply misleading you, by simply making you believe that who they are was something other than what they are. Again, I've told y'all that we're seeing so much of this coming through the Karmic Collective taking this fall. And I told y'all, and I've even spoken about it on our Dark Feminine Patreon. I invite y'all to check out in the bio link below this video. Listen. This is a rhythm and a pattern to what this karmic masculine demonic energy has attempted to do to the divine feminine. I want y'all to look at that guy. It's the exact same pattern, okay? This person is coming like they can do something for you, like they're divine. I can create opportunities for you. I can be a guide. I can be a father. And then when you really look at it for what it is, this person has been sent to destroy you. This person has been sent to keep you from getting in touch with what God has for you by simply misleading you, okay? We know that one of those artists that filed a suit against him came to him being produced by a different masculine, a divine masculine energy that you've never heard nothing foul about. But what did he do? He misled her. Oh, I can do more for you. The road to hell, okay? The road to hell. That's what this spirit was coming to do. Whoever you are that's praying now about this, or you're going through this time of feeling injured or shocked at who this man really turned out to be, what you need to grasp, okay, what Spirit's really trying to get you to grasp is that you are right. Don't second guess yourself. Yes, indeed, this man really was the boogeyman. This wasn't, don't give him no passes. We love a good pass. You know, he probably, yes, he is. You're not a fool. You're a spiritual being, okay? You have grace. You have mercy. What you think you see, heard, felt, that's got you in tears, that's got you in bed feeling a little sick, feeling a little off, that really happened. Don't give yourself, don't allow yourself to not experience that. That really happened to you, okay? PTSD, spiritual or otherwise, is very real, y'all. We had this card fall out, so you know we're going to read it. Two of Swords in the reverse. This man's mask finally fell off. This man had been keeping you from seeing the truth of his eyes, spiritually speaking. This man had been keeping you from seeing into his feelings and his heart. You want to know why? Because there wasn't anything there. You couldn't see his soul because it didn't belong to him. He sold it off many, many years ago. Okay? Many, many years ago with glee. This man let his soul go, and this mask cracked from him where he became revealed in the face of the feminine. And I'm telling you right now, you might be trying to tell people who he is, what he's about, what you felt, what you experienced. This man is fooling so many people. It will be so long before people are able to hear you and understand that you know what you're talking about, okay? Because right now, you're the only person that's going to be able to speak truth as it relates to this man. You're the only person that's going to be anointed enough, was anointed enough, first of all, to not succumb to this man's influence. This man has great influence. I'm literally hearing great influence, okay? This man literally brings sickening influence to people. Woo! That's heavy. His influence infects people. This man is a charmer or something. He's a gifted liar, okay? Gifted in the hell realm energy. And there's some female demon that he was in partnership with. And this man, this demon was helping him with his tongue, with his talk, with his lies, okay? Even maybe with other things with his mouth, okay? We're just going to leave it at that. This man has been gifted with those abilities. And he's been able to really have a sickening kind of influence on people. And I'm calling it sickening because it's showing up as an infection. His influence on people infects them because he's a demonic spirit. Okay? So it's going to be, if you so choose to say, you're going to be that spiritual energy, that herald energy that's willing to say to people, hey, y'all, something ain't right over there. Something is off. There's a sickness. There's an illness. It's going to be so challenging for people to really hear, the people who have been affected by him, that is, to hear the voice of God coming out of you when you try to tell them the truth that you know who this sick person is behind the door. It's going to take a long time for those people who are not also walking in some type of anointing to even hear what you're saying. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. You know, again, it can't be true. He can't be that. Okay, this man has a lot of people snowballed. This is why he thought he would be successful in bringing you down. Okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. This man has been comfortable laying on a bed of nails, being in pain and agony for so long that he likes it. So he sees absolutely nothing wrong with going around infecting the feminine collective with this. Okay? This man may literally be walking around with an actual infection. Okay? That he's infecting people with. It's something of the throat, y'all. People are walking away with swollen throats or red throats. It's something of the throat. Because that's where he has a lot of his demonic energy, is the throat. It's what he can say. He knows how to say, lie, pretend. I'm seeing the forked tongue of a snake. He's one of those. Okay? And he's been able to slither and get by, kind of bringing people into also Faustian bargains, y'all, getting them to sell their souls in exchange for his companionship. This man is like some type of an incubus. Okay? He's using seduction to Don Juan energy to infect, okay, on so many levels, y'all. Six of Cups in the reverse. This is not somebody that has a good past with anybody. He doesn't have any childhood loves, y'all. Even in his childhood, somebody has a story like this. There's something seriously wrong here, okay? Somebody can still tell you that they had a bad experience with him, the Emperor in reverse, that he was somebody that was a bully, problematic. This isn't even new, okay? This isn't even new. Five of Swords, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. The betrayal, okay? The competition. And the reason that there's power struggles and competition with him is because those entities that he serves are simply competing with and biting into the divine. They want a piece of the divine. You know, you ever come in contact with a masculine that is just seems to be after you. You don't know why. I mean, just general conversation, it's going to be a problem. I don't even know why you eat that. It's like, why are we going to argue now about this? You know, always spewing confusion in one way or the other. They can't help it. It's not even them. These are those times where the crack in the mask is apparent. Okay? Beyond the shadow of a doubt. These are the times that you can't deny there's a problem. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. Okay? You got to see the signs and not give people, you know, being an empath, don't give, there's no benefits of the doubt. It is what it is. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person has a very dark network of people. Eight of Cups in the reverse. People that they constantly let coming in and out of their lives. So this person doesn't care about loyalty. This person doesn't care about who's going to be there for the longest because they're relying on dark forces. Okay, so what do they care how long you stick around? So there's always going to be someone else to trick, someone else to infect, someone else to play with. So if you decide, okay, in this time that you're in prayer, first of all, let's find out more about that, the condition of the soul, okay, that has been afflicted, because you had divine energy, so you weren't affected, but you were afflicted, okay? And that's the thing a lot of times, you know, just coming in contact with that filth. Once we realize we've been in contact with the filth, that's when it's like the sickness, or you got to go to bed and try to replenish yourself because you've come in contact with such ugliness, but you did not get infected, okay? Too high frequency, too high of a frequency to get infected, okay? By that kind of ugliness, okay? But this spirit having this experience has left you with a sense of disharmony, okay? You're not feeling yourself. Somebody's not feeling their self, not feeling as loving or nurturing or caring as you would normally feel. This has kind of left you a bit dry. I'm hearing concrete. I'm hearing bitter. Somebody is, this experience is threatening to harden your heart, okay, and leave you colder. Now understand, in this respect, you are falling under the influence of this dark energy because he's cold, okay? He's cold, not you. He's bitter, okay? Not you. So you want to pray and make sure you don't become like him, because that's what the attack is all about, okay? So you're experiencing disharmony. You're not really feeling like being with friends or celebrating with anybody. Four of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody feels like this was such a loss, okay? You're taking it as such a loss. You feel like you lost value. You can't believe you made such a mistake as this to befriend someone like this. You're just like, I can't believe it. What was I thinking? How did I fall off like this? What is going on with me? Somebody is dealing with guilt and confusion and saying, how did I, a whole divine being, fall into this type of trap with somebody, okay? Remember your strength, though. This was never about, oh, how did I do this, or weakness or whatever. You know, this comes with the walk. Is these moments of attack. It just comes with the walk, okay? Ace of Swords, you remained a truth teller in this, and Spirit wants you to understand that. You remained a truth teller. Even the truth you finally were willing to tell yourself is to say, hey, something is wrong, something is not right, something is not okay in this situation. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And that's how you were able to gain balance, because let me tell you something. As long as the mind is in imbalance, as long as the soul is in imbalance, if these demonic spirits can get the heart, the mind, the soul to function in imbalance, this is how they can enter. You're confused. You're not sure what's going on. You don't really know which way to go. You're out of whack. You're out of sorts. Maybe. This is how they can find their moment when anyone in the divine collective that knows the Most High is unsure of themselves. Okay? This is like, oh, this is I'll take my moment to come in and mislead, misinform. Okay, we know that can be, you know, very dangerous. People just simply having the wrong information, okay, and building a life path based on faulty information. And that is the type of attack that this energy was trying to launch, okay? So once again, just getting yourself back into balance and holding on to who you are, Queen of Pentacles energy. Staying grounded, you might be high in earth sign energy, actually Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, staying grounded throughout this, even though this was a wound to your spirit. Just the fact that you stayed grounded in this, okay? Know the spirit is very proud of the way this went for you. Knight of Wands, okay? Somebody, you feel like you actually fled this relationship. That is how dark and sad and tragic this started to feel. Okay, you actually felt like you had to flee. Okay, flee from this person, flee from this dynamic, flee from this inappropriate seduction that was being levied at you. Okay, and you knew it was being levied at you after a while. You really were able to pinpoint the fact that, hey, something is extremely wrong here. Okay. Okay, you were able to catch that. So we're coming through here once again. We see the Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. You were able to flee and you were able to stand on your own. Unfortunately, there was a time in this relationship where you really just were waiting for it to get better. You just thought, you know, this will get better. This was so not what this was. So know the spirit is proud of you. Your spirit team is proud of you. You walked away with a full cup, whether you know it or not. You knew to walk away. You did not stay and remain in this position with this deadly energy. Okay? This person was coming in. First thing they were going to do is try to corrupt your relationship with the truth. Okay? You may have noticed this. They may have just started to like slightly encourage dishonesty. It's okay to lie. It's okay. No, when this happened, what you talking about? Just tell them this, just say that, or we'll get together and I'll write the check. And you know, this person was gradually trying to put a tear in the fabric of morality that you've been able to walk around with. Okay, Ace of Pentacles comes through in the reverse. This person was hoping to make you, as clear as day here with this card, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, lose your divine feminine energy. Okay, that was the goal. This is where they were coming from. To defile. We saw it in the prophecy. To defile. To defile. Okay, and these things are done so insidiously. Defile. It's never done in a big way, in a hard way, but it's done. Okay? Queen of Wands. This would have taken you from a Queen of Pentacles to a Queen of Wands energy. And this Queen of Wands energy in this particular instance is kind of giving us Queen of Fire. I'm telling you what I'm hearing, okay? Queen of Fire. So this was more about you becoming kind of a hell realm queen, okay? This person wanted you to really lose your soul and become someone that was wicked. They were coming to transform your energy to wickedness. This is something that you might have noticed he was just being a bad influence in some ways. I'm telling you, it's some sick spirits. They get attached to some karmics, okay? Because when you don't pray and you don't try to live righteously or drink from the righteous cup, okay, as James Brown said, this is the type of thing that you make yourself opened up to. You know, and it's a shame. And you have to understand there are people that are, you know, spiritually, they bloodline is whatever it is, and they have certain authorities, okay? And then they fall in the claws of darkness. Okay? This is what we're seeing here. This man was hoping that you would become someone that would be you know, a low frequency individual in wickedness, okay? And this is something that could help him get money. See, this man, Queen of Cups in reverse, and we know you had a lot of Queen of Cups energy. You saw that early on. A lot of sensitivity, compassion, softness. You may also have a chart that has water sign energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, okay? This man wanted to, you see this reversal. So he wanted you to help him get money, helping him get his situation straight. But you would no longer have been the mothering, divine, the queen. He didn't want that. See, again, we're talking Antichrist energy. So this man would have tried to move you into certain acts that are not godly, okay? And we'll just leave it at that. Potentially also getting paid from those acts. I'm telling y'all, and it's amazing to me because we're seeing a lot of that certain celebrities' energy. But I told y'all, this karmic masculine collective is falling. And that is a demon. I mean, we say karmic collective, but what we're talking about is a ruling demonic energy. And we're watching it fall. And it has been imprisoning specifically the feminine, okay, for so long. And it has been using karmic feminines to help it thrive. No karmic masculine is getting control without the help of karmic feminines. Okay? It doesn't work like that. There has to be traitors to the divine feminine that are helping him even get anywhere. That's the way it goes. There were lots of women helping that certain celebrity. Okay? Lots of them. Helping him procure. Helping him seem like a nice guy. And I use him only because we're seeing the demon so loud, live, and in color. And we're seeing the fall for all of the filth in the karmic feminine as well. Many of these ladies are ending up unalived, y'all. Missing. Some of them were helpers of the, no, not all of them, because we're not going to say that. But many of them were helpers of these demonic forces. Helping them to oppress the divine, feminine and masculine. Did y'all see that the karmic masculine had positioned itself to just compromise the manhood of every single man that came to him for a favor? He took their manhood from them. This is going on. Every feminine has to become a karmic. We're seeing it right here in the reading. In order to get anything from him, because he had the keys to the hell realm. That's what these karmics have. And that's how they come and they manipulate you. And they play these games because that's all they got to offer. They're gatekeepers to hell. We're talking hell in the spiritual and mental state. just being affiliated with this masculine feminine. Somebody is out there, you're experiencing a spiritual tribulation. You're experiencing physical illness. Somebody has migraines. Somebody has the runs, all from dealing with this man. Some people, I told y'all, have been left with some type of intimate illness of the throat. Out here with him. This is the collective being exposed, and it's not just happening on TV. It's happening in our personal lives as divines as well, okay? It's not just on music television, okay? 7 of Swords is coming through here in the reverse next to the High Priestess in reverse. Not only that, once this man converted you to wickedness, this was going to be the point where he was going to start trying to tell people, hey, you know she's this, that, and the third, right? Because it's no fun if they can't add the humiliation, okay? This man was also going to try to make it seem like you had influenced him to do wrong. Remember, this man is influential. He has the ear of the people. There's still a lot of people that think he's an all right guy. And he's not. So for whoever it is, you're crying, your heart is broken, you're confused, you can't believe what you found out. That's the moment the Spirit wanted you to have, okay? To find out, to let go of the past. Have no nostalgia about this. 6 of Cups in the reverse, okay? And make sure you continue to pray, because your praying right now is your guard. Guard against those entities. Guard against those things seen and unseen. Because remember, the problem we was having with these karmic masculine energies is not these men. These men are sick servants. It's these energies. It's these entities. It's not the men. No. Why would it be? Okay? Make sure you continue to pray, asking the Most High to gift you with more and more divine wisdom. Hierophant energies, also Taurus energy. Ground yourself. Ask for the keys to understanding this at the greatest depth so that you can be a teacher to other feminines that come in contact with these karmic masculines as they are falling. Because as they are falling, y'all know how it is. We all have failed before, okay? And you know what happens when you fall. When you start going down to the floor, child, you grabbing at everything you can grab at to try not to fall, okay? So you're going to take everything down with you, a cup, a plate, the baby, you're going to do whatever you can because you're trying not to have that hard hit to the floor. And that's what we're seeing from the karmic collective at this time. The karmic masculine collective and the karmic feminine collective. There are people making deals with the devil left, right, and sideways, okay? And a lot of those deals have to do with being a negative influence on the divine, y'all. We can look at it all in the music industry. It's playing out left, right, and sideways. Just the videos, okay, the content. They want these kids, these divine, the children of the divine, they want the children, okay? They want their minds, they want their souls, they want them to be wicked, they want them to be lost, they want them to be twisted up and confused and angry. And why is that? It's all about that divine energy, and it's all about them knowing their time is up. Y'all know what it is. It's in the Bible. It's not a secret, okay? And as that time continues to wind down, we're seeing that. We're seeing these desperate grasps to not hit the floor. And that's why you have to really keep your spirit covered, because they're coming in, wanting to get your soul and get as many people wicked as they can. Look at that particular celebrity, y'all. He's trying to break as many masculine spirits as he could, okay? Break as many women's dreams as he could. And for what? Because he's collecting souls for his father. That's all. And that's what this was, okay? Accept that. Accept that, because you got to know it and be clear on it so you'll know what to pray and cover yourself against, but also so you'll know never to pick up that phone again, okay? King of Wands, because these demons, they're not going to just go away. I mean, they're going to try to tempt you a time or two more. So you want to pray and you want to block that energy, okay? King of Wands in reverse comes through next to the Empress. Again, you want to make sure that you block this energy, that you do not manifest this energy back into your life through someone else. Hello? Because He just might leave you alone, okay? But there's always someone else. You have to be able to make sure you're staying walking in the energy of the Most High. And that the minute that you see the devil, what did we just say? You know that it's time to flee, okay? Resist the devil and he shall flee, rather, okay? We don't have to do nothing. But you just got to know to call out to God, okay? To let God know, like, hey, you know. So keep that covered and that protection over you at all times, because it's wartime, because these karmics are going down and they're looking for people to bring into the kingdom family of hell, okay? The devil in the 10 of cups. This is jealousy. This is angry that God's divine children are able to sit and continue to live in peaceful situations no matter what the circumstances, while these karmics are being forced to pay for their sins right in front of everybody's face. They are jealous of the children of the divine. Y'all know I'm not lying. Come on now. Look around. And that jealousy, they want you and their family. Join us, the non-redeemable, the unredeemable, the fallen, the lost, and the confused. Please come join us, okay? They want you to come sit in that space with them and worship them, okay? Worship them, worship their ideologies, join their crews and cliques where you will enter into damnation. How many of those celebrities' victims have entered into damnation? They started with him doing inappropriate things and then they kept on. Now they're at the party. Now they're here. Now they're there. They started with their maker. Very typical of vampire energy, okay? Vampires make other vampires, okay? And then those vampires are tasked with making additional vampires. Okay, and so on down the line. And that is what this was. We came out the gate with vampire energy. That is what this was. This was a vampiric energy. Okay, coming towards you, not knowing who they were coming towards, not knowing that the divine can be afflicted but not infected, okay? You were made to be upset about what happened. You went to your father in prayer about what happened. You got with your spirit team about what happened, but you were not converted, transformed, and left in wickedness and immorality just because of one fool that came through, because he gave his soul up down there from the womb, okay? That's just that, and that's his business. Okay, but that's not even the type of bloodline that you come from. That's why this was so startling to you, that someone will be out here living like this. 3 of Wands with the Magician, okay? So moving forward, you definitely want to make sure you're just taking action and making really sound and solid decisions, okay? Really make sure you are continuing to do the things you need to do for you in terms of evaluating every single energy and acquaintance, male or female, at work, at home, whatever, that is coming towards you, because we're sitting in the middle of a global fall. We're sitting in the middle of it. We can't possibly think that this universal karmic fall is happening and we, the divines, don't have to make sure we're keeping up our shields. We can't go around thinking nothing like that, because this is rebirth season for us, okay? So we have to make sure we don't allow all these people that are falling, that are failing, that are affecting the algorithm with their nasty energies, thoughts, and spirits. Y'all, I heard it, so I'm going to say it. Okay, these frequencies that are coming and affecting the algorithm of what we see, what we hear, airwaves, frequencies, radio waves, all of these things being affected by these jealous thoughts of these collective energy that is realizing that it's being seen and it cannot hide any longer. Okay, these karmics have children that are getting the fallout of their parents' sins. Some of them may have been in that same energy, okay, that bloodline energy. They're experiencing those falls. They're not happy when they see divine children able to just sit in peace and say, hey, well, you know, God bless, we're good, we're blessed over here. We're not being affected by these frequencies. These algorithm shifts. We're not going hungry with nothing's happening. You know, God bless you, the shalom and all that, but it's not happening to us. It's not happening to us. This is where the upset comes in, the enemy energy comes in, the seething of their father, okay? Because he can't eat at that table, okay? So let's make sure we pay attention in spiritual energy. We remain in spiritual energy where we know that it's attacks going on. It's that time. It's that season. So we got to stay prayed up, covered, okay, at all times. This is that time, y'all. Okay. Do not reunite with any of these people, okay? Because a lot of them, that's the message. Many of them even going to try to come through with text messages, okay? Trying to kind of scratch their way back in with text messages, okay? Hey, reunited, and it feel, no, it doesn't. Be careful of that. Be careful of these people that are backing the truck up and spinning the block. It's not everybody. Some people are coming back because it's divine timing. We know that. But we know when we have somebody coming back to our door that is coming back for all the wrong reasons, okay? They're coming back to tempt, disturb, and do wickedness. We know them. We know who they are. Those aren't the people that they finally just came to their senses about love and, you know, they found God. We're not talking about them, okay? So we're seeing this thing go full circle right in front of our faces. 7 of Cups in reverse, okay? This is becoming a nightmare for the karmic collective, the karmic community. And we're all getting to see them lose, baby. 6 of Wands in reverse. Just lose, okay? Whatever actions they're taking, they're causing them great pain and agony. Ace of Cups in reverse. They're losing sleep. They're losing covering. They're losing cheer. They're losing all of these things, y'all. They're losing them, okay? Because of who they serve and the work that they do. It's simply that time. Ace of Wands in reverse. Many of them are going to try to start over by using intimate magic, okay? We're going to use that word in order to try to have more kids, build more family. See, they're trying to pay these debts. Many of them were not able to convert the divine. They weren't able to convert you. So now you're going to start seeing some of them trying to have children and all these different things because they don't realize they're being controlled and they're being used to just multiply the energy of the dark, okay? They don't realize that's what they're being used to do. 3 of Cups, okay? You're going to see a lot of them still sitting out here celebrating by creating confusion and havoc in other people's lives. And it's going to be tough because a lot of other people, y'all, they're not going to see it. 4 of Pentacles energy, they're going to continue to hold on to these people that you know. You're going to sit back in this time that you've been through where you've had to heal and pray and replenish and rebuild from this person's filth, okay? Because they were not, and you're more than capable of doing it. It's not, but they weren't able to defile you. You saw exactly what they were trying to do. You saw that they were trying to split your inheritance in half. That's what they were trying to do. We saw it in Haggai. We saw it. They were trying to split your inheritance in half, take some of it back to their father. Okay. You're going to sit and watch people that just don't see it. You know, maybe on social media, even watching how people respond to him, and you're just going to be like, wow. And again, you can choose to be the truth teller, the truth speaker. But, you know, when people don't see it, when they don't see it, they don't see it. They don't see it. So there's a lot of infliction, okay? Infection and infliction. 9 of Swords energy that this man's going to be able to continue to do out there in the karmic collective. We want to pray for the divine collective, though, that we are not falling prey to this. We got to keep our eyes open. Just as they are being exposed out there in Hollywood, they're being exposed in our communities, in our personal lives, in our families. That is the same demon. It didn't change because it was up there accepting a Grammy and it was in your community buying steak at the local Piggly Wiggly. That's the same demon. Okay? And we're seeing divines even get freed from under the oppression that these karmic masculines and their assistant karmic feminines had been jailing them with, hexing them with. All of these people getting freed, y'all, from these hexes at the same time. That's when you know for certain, for sure, that it's a move of God. They will not be able to do anything about this. There's not going to be any, oh, well, let's figure out how. There's not going to be anything to figure out how. It's over, okay? They had their time to do wickedness and hex all of these innocent folks, and they had their time for it. It's over, okay? It's over. It's over and done, okay? Their season of this. And we're just going to keep watching them fall. Get prepared, because many of the revelations of who they are and who's been doing what and who's played what role is going to be shocking. And I'm telling you, it's not just out there, okay? It's around us as well. These people are sweating, okay? Trying to figure out, okay, how they can rebuild, okay? We see this is like Tower in reverse energy here, y'all. This deck is a double arcana deck, okay? These people are frantic trying to figure out how they can rebuild. When the tower's still on fire, the fires of hell still shooting from their personal area. Seriously. These people out here, everything they're doing, intimacy, everything is demonic. And they're going to still be trying to rebuild. That's how blind. Okay? That's how blind they are. Still sick. Spiritually and physically. And saying we can rebuild, y'all. We can bring it back. That's all right. The minor setback for a major comeback. No, it's not. Y'all, these hexes are being lifted. You see it? That's what whoever this entity, this feminine is, you've been released from the oppression of this entity. That's what you're going through. Feeling free. You've been freed from it. It was a hex. It was a lie. This person was a complete phony. Okay? These people are going to try to continue to march towards victory. The Karmic Collective, we're going to watch them try to keep marching towards victory. They're not going to be able to reconnect with anyone, though. See, once they're exposed, everybody's going to be done with them, even the devil. I can't use you anymore, right? So they're about to get abandoned by these demonic forces. They're going to get thrown away. They're going to get abandoned. So we're just going to see them out here now broken, consistently trying to take action over and over again to show they can rule again, the Emperor energy. They don't even have enough energy for this. Page of Pentacles. They're not even going to have enough energy to make any of this go. We're about to see the downfall, the humiliation. These people are done through and complete. Okay? Queen of Swords energy. Many of these karmic feminists, this Queen of Swords in reverse, y'all. The vanity, the arrogance, the meanness. Many of them are going to get exposed for simply being masterminds, the manipulators in the background helping men do wrong to women. Okay? They're about to be exposed as well for the part they've played. King of Cups. They're also going to be exposed for all of the hurt and pain and emotional anguish, okay, infections and inflictions that many of the karmic feminine have brought to the divine masculine, okay? All of these hexes and curses have been lifted. We pulled the King of Cups twice, y'all. Have been lifted, okay? They have been lifted. The divine masculine is being returned to his throne, okay? All of these men, these karmic masculines that literally have hexed, okay, using money, energy, lies to compromise the divine masculine. It's over. Impersonate the divine masculine and destroy, okay? Steal, kill, destroy. Jealous of the Adam energy, okay? Jealous. King of Pentacles, okay? Jealous. We see this King of Pentacles, y'all. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a thief. Double Arcana deck speaks volumes right now. That's why I'm using it, because these cards, this looks like a regular King of Pentacles, doesn't it? But look closer. He's stealing the coin. That's what the karmic masculine is. Let y'all get a good look at that. They know how to come in and seem like they're the divine masculine. That's how they've been able to get in and oppress many divine feminine energies. They know how to come in and seem like, but look a little closer. Baby, this is a thief. You look in his face, he's hungry. He's stressed out. He's thin. He's famished. This ain't no divine masculine. His robe is tattered. But you gotta look closely, okay? So slowly but surely, karma, baby, comes full circle for this masculine. Very slowly it's coming in. The Most High, baby, coming in for the win. Slow. Bringing things full circle. Okay? And victory is always going to go back to the Lord, y'all. We already know what it is. So maintain your prayer. All of us, y'all, continue to pray and cover ourselves because we're watching it go down, okay? It's a demonic spirit, a ruling energy that has really had a chance to roll and get big and voracious, whatever you want to call it, ferocious, okay? And it is being taken down, period, by the divine, okay? By the prayers of the divine energies and the words, the truth tellers. There's so many truth tellers out here that are assisting in this divine moment, okay? So realize it's a divine moment, okay? It is divine timing. It is by divine appointment that these strongholds are being brought down in the earth. But make sure you cover yourselves because they are still out here trying to see who they can claim and who they can win, okay? And I send healing to whatever spirit this is, somebody that showed up on this board at this time that is going through the hurt and the pain and the agony of realizing who this person really truly is and who really truly sent them, okay? And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.